Video is going to be about how we conduct a one-on-one. So the first thing I need to do is I need to log into Bridge. Once Bridge pulls up, you're going to see the learning screen, and what I need to go is actually go to this menu here, and I'm going to click My Team. So my team will include all of your players. In my admin account, it actually includes all of the coaches and any separated accounts that they have. So it takes a second to load there. Okay, so here are my coaches or your players. And when we go to conduct a one-on-one, you just start by creating an agenda. So the first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to talk to, let's say, Kevin. Kevin's actually not coaching a team right now. But with a player, we can really just discuss how are things going. So what I would write here in the agenda are how are things going. When we actually have this discussion, I can start to make notes. Things are going fine. Things are going fine. School is tough, and etc., etc. Whatever you want to do, whatever you want to know about the player, getting to know the player is, is really personal to you and that player. From there, we can go to any task that we want to do. So say that I need to follow up with something or I need to check on something. So I'm going to check on training schedule for the 04 boys because Kevin really wants to train with the 04 boys. And I can click enter. From there, I can put in a date on when I'm going to complete this, and this is going to be my task. What I need Kevin to do is I need Kevin to check on his school schedule. Oh. So Kevin's going to check on his school schedule just to make sure that everything, or that we don't have any conflicts with upcoming tournaments. So I'm going to assign that to Kevin. So those are the tasks that we can share. Kevin currently doesn't have any goals set, and we'd really like Kevin to set goals. So I'll go over how we're going to do that. But the other thing that I want to add in here maybe is an achievement, something that Kevin has done in the last year. We'll say that Kevin has achieved 100 juggles. And when did he achieve those juggles? We'll say October 16th, and I'm going to post it to the timeline. Now, from this screen, one of the things that I can do is I think Kevin needs to work a little bit on his nutrition, per our discussion. And so I can find a module, if I wish, and assign him some learning. I think the latest course was called Playing Their Best. So this is just an example, but I could assign Kevin this Playing Their Best based on our one-on-one discussion, and now he's got that added to his learning. So I would expect him to complete that within 7 days or so, and we can just go from there. So from this point, we can complete this one-on-one. And the cool thing about this is we know certain things about players. We've gotten to know them over time and such. But a lot of the times, when you're managing 16 to 30 players, we forget little things. We forget little details, or it's difficult to follow up with them, on goals that they may have. So one of the best things about Bridge is that it will actually store this one-on-one conversation that we've had, and we can recall on it later. So when I click Kevin's agenda here, he should have a new one-on-one. And we can actually view the old one-on-one that we did on October 24th in this box here. So over time, we'll have a one-on-one conversation that will build up, and maybe we have a player for 4 or 5 years, and we can really see what changes they've made. So when I look at Kevin's one-on-one, it gives me kind of at a glance views of what Kevin and I have talked about.